Okay, everyone, let's talk about it's not a question that comes up, but it's something that I should bring up to you so that you have realistic expectations, which is what condition is a seller expected to leave a home in for the new buyers? Okay. As we get into this, if you guys ever need real estate help, you can go to 1911syndicate.com. That's what we do. We work with a lot of cops and military guys and dudes that shoot guns and hang out with their dogs and like bourbon and just red-blooded Americans, you know? So if you ever find that that's you, we'd love to help you out. So I've had this come up more recently with a client. We won't go into the whole thing here, but sometimes people get a little unrealistic in how is a home expected to be left? Because the answer is this: there are no rules. Well, I'm going to say this. In my state of Utah, there are no rules on this unless something is specified inside of the contract, but you really wouldn't do that because lenders do not want to see stuff in official real estate documentation about homes will be left in this condition because they're like, well, how are we going to verify that? Like, they're going to tell you, please do not do that. So the deal is this: it's a roll of dice. You don't know what you're going to get. I can tell you this: when you show up to your new house, whether it's a brand new house or you're moving into someone else's house they just moved out of, that's when you're going to find out what you got. Sometimes you will have a final walkthrough. Final walkthroughs are often a waste of time because they haven't moved out yet, right? They're waiting to move out until they sign all their documents because they're like, man, we're not going to move all of our stuff out because what if they back out at the last minute? So a lot of times a final walkthrough is pointless because there's still stuff on the wall and there's still all this stuff here. So like, how are we supposed to see how the home's left? Well, you're not really gonna see how the home is left until you move in. Here's what I can tell you. Most people, hey, look, there's gonna be natural wear and tear stuff. There's going to be little dings in the wall. There's going to be a little stuff on the paint. There's probably going to be a couple holes from where paintings were left and things like that. There's going to be a outlet plate cover that's a little bit loose. There's going to be stuff, right? If you really want it to be, conservative and safe, don't plan on moving in for a week after you get the keys. That way you can send a handyman in there or painters or carpet guys or whatever, right? You can do a base level of, hey, let's get the house as spruced up as we can before we move all of our stuff in. That would be a great idea. You may or may not have that luxury. But at the end of the day, there are no rules. Sometimes you show up and a house has been just left pristine and you're like, man, like you guys are the nicest people ever. But that's not the reality of what is either expected or what the rules are. It's a golden rule sort of scenario. I don't know. Try to do unto others as you want them to do unto you, and let's see what you get, right? You're going to show up, and there's going to be some surprises there. It's just the nature of the beast, okay? So I'm telling you this because what you don't want to do is when you move into your house and you're like livid because you're like, a TV was taken off the wall and there's like holes where the TV were. You're like, well, yeah. Like, that's the reality of what your agent's going to say. They're like, yeah, like, what do you want me to do? Like, first of all, there's nothing to be done. Like, you own the house. It's your problem now. And it's just like that's how it works. You show up and you just get what you get. And that's what you guys should expect. That's the entire basis of this video. And it is now done. So I hope you guys, I don't know why you would watch this channel. I hardly could tell you why even the 7 people that watch this video would watch it. But thank you for watching it. If you ever have comments or questions about real estate, drop them below and I will do my best to answer them. And if it's a decent question, I'll do a whole damn video on it because I need something to talk about. Hope you guys are doing good. We'll see you next time.